everybody, it's Ike and
Christine. Hi.
Welcome to IDK Paranormal. We're in welcome to episode 27. Hey, 27.
Yeah.
Our subscriber count is still going up like mad. I think we're at 246. We were at 247, but this afternoon we're at 246. There's one gone.
Bye.
Bye. See ya. Not bad though. I think we jumped almost 50.
I think.
In probably a week and a half.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So it's flattering. It makes me feel pretty good because it tells me people like this kind of stuff, and I like to get the word out. It's not about us. We want to share what we do and get the word out. Get more people out there and do adventurous stuff. So check this out. We're in gold country again. This time we're way the heck out there. And on the way over here, a lot of weird stuff has already been happening. And sorry about the wind, guys. This is New Mexico. And even though it's a lot darker than it appears on this camera, it hasn't stopped yet. So on the way out here, a bunch of weird stuff has already been happening. We're kind of early to scout out the area. We wanted to make sure there's nobody out here that could contaminate our video. You know, we don't want to hear people talking somewhere when they're camped over here or something. There's nobody here. We checked this entire area. This is out in the middle of nowhere, guys. And we go up this really steep hill. It's steep enough to where I had to put it in four-wheel drive low. It's real rocky, just creeping, crawling along. And when we come back down, a pretty good size, it's not a log, but it's a branch.
It's a thick branch.
Probably about 7 inches in diameter branch, laying halfway across the road. There's no trees there. And I wasn't there on the way up. And we were only up and back in less than 15 minutes.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So that was strike two. And then there was something else. Oh, coming over here, we're getting our equipment ready. Nothing seems to want to work right. Christine pulls out my dowsing rods, and one of them falls apart in her hands.
I don't even understand how it's possible.
I don't either, but there's a cap at the end of the dowsing rod, and fell off. The whole damn thing fell apart.
It's like the end cap that was holding it in place was broken off.
So I guess we're gonna have to check out Doodlebug. Is it Doodlebug dowsing?
Yeah, Doodlebug dowsing.
We have to give those people a shout and see if we can get ourselves some rods. I'd like to get a couple of pairs anyway. Let's see what else we got going on. So behind us, what looks like an old castle is actually an old coke oven. And out here there was a lot of copper mined also. And they mined coal, probably about 30 miles to the north of here. So coke ovens, this dates back, I did some research, this one dates back somewhere to 1885 and 1895. And what they did is coke, for you guys who don't know, coke is a clean version of coal. Coal has a lot of impurities in it, and they couldn't use it to smelt metals because of the impurities. So they had to take the coal and burn it and turn it into coke, which looks like coal, but it's a clean version. That's what these guys are all about. So these are super old. There's actually two of them, and you'll see it in the B-roll footage when I roll it. At the end, there's this one that's still pretty pristine, and then there's one right next to it that's probably 80% collapsed. Like I said, out in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty crazy. So in this area here, once the gold strike started hitting and they stopped producing coke, people started moving into these things. There were so many people living out here in these mountains. There's old stories about, if you wanted to know how many people are out here, just look at all the campfires at night. They said these whole mountainsides just were lit up with campfires because there's no place for them to stay. It was the first gold strike west of the Mississippi, so everybody was coming out here looking for it. So people would move into these old coke ovens, which they're pretty big, and we'll go inside here and check it out. But I suppose it'd make a pretty good house as long as the roof don't collapse on you. All right, anyway, shout outs go once again to Larry Lawson and his partner in crime, Chris Huff. They have a show called Indian River Hauntings. It airs on YouTube Live every Thursday, 5 o'clock our time, 7 o'clock Florida time. Great show, has a live scroll. You can chit chat with them. They're super guys, both of them. I was a guest on their show 2 shows ago or something like that. Trying to get those guys to come out here. Super guys. I also want to thank Bo Davis again. I'll be thinking about you tonight when I'm driving out of here in the pitch dark with those extra lights he gave us for our Jeep.
You mean the sunbeams?
Yes. They took a beating on the way up here because this trail is pretty narrow. and I put some pretty good gouges in the Jeep, but
Yep.
hey, that's what it's for, right? It's not to get groceries, I don't think. It's to come out here and take care of business. So anyway, this is a spooky area, and we're going to do a couple of experiments. We've got the mellometer out here, and baseline at 0, 0. So we're going to check out the inside, the outside, just see if there's anything going on. We also got the Spirit Box 11 rattling away over here to the right. We'll see what we can catch. So, Spirit Box 11 on. Go in here and find out what's happening. Hopefully there's no rattlesnake in here. Can you tell me your name?
This one turned off again.
Yeah, it turns out. It's a beautiful area out here. Are there any spirits here that'd like to talk to us? Can you tell me your name? Okay, I got it back on the AM, getting a lot of radio interference on the FM. And I got one channel sweeping forward and one channel sweeping backwards. See if anything happens here. Put it on this rock here.
There it goes.
All quiet?
Sorry, my IR decided to. There we go.
Is there anybody here that wishes to communicate with us? We don't mean you any harm. We're friendly.
Something just flew by us.
We don't want to trespass. Can you tell us your name? Okay, let's see if we got anything.
I think a bat just flew by us as that was. I think. He's currently down there making some noise.
Says the turn recorder on the bird stops. Did you notice? Yes. All quiet?
Sorry, IR decided to. There we go.
Is there anybody here that wishes to communicate with us? We don't mean you any harm. We're friendly.
Something just flew by us.
We don't want to trespass. Can you tell us your name? Okay, let's see if we got anything.
No.
Alright, we're trying the EVP session. We're starting to hear things around us. Is there anybody here that would like to communicate with us? What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? So we've been here a while. Done a couple of EVP sessions. I haven't heard anything. But something threw a tiny little rock at Christine while she's off to the side of me here, filming me with this camera number 2, and also giving me a little bit more IR light. And something threw a rock that landed right by her feet. There's a tiny little rock. No idea about that one. Doesn't feel real creepy. It's just a little, about what you expect being in the middle of nowhere in the dark. But we'll stay just a little bit longer and see if we can scare something up. Okay, we've been here for quite a while. It's pitch freaking dark. It's a little bit creepy, but not that bad. I'm more concerned about finding my way out of here in the dark with the Jeep. There's some pretty tight trees and stuff and bushes, and we'll be all right though. But I did a bunch of EVP sessions. I didn't hear anything, but I'm going to re-listen to them. And who knows? I usually find them when I'm editing these videos. So hopefully this panned out. And hopefully, if you see this video, that means we made it. If you don't see this video, well, guess what? I did mention earlier that Christine had a rock thrown at her, or not a rock, a pebble. Something hit behind her while she was filming me. It's so dark. And she was she was using her camera to illuminate me with the IR light on her camera. And while she was doing that, something landed right behind her. That was kind of weird. Also heard, I thought it would sound like a kid, but it was probably a coyote pup. And also at one point, there's like a buzzing sound, almost like a little electric motor running somewhere. And it wasn't the cameras. It was just, I couldn't quite pinpoint it. I don't know what the heck that was. But nothing real bad, nothing real creepy. So, well, maybe next time, huh?
Yep, hopefully.
So much for episode 27. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. We'll keep this rolling and more adventures, and hopefully we'll have some people. Did you see a light over here? Yes. Like in the road?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if my eyes were playing a trick on me or... Okay then.
Well, where were we? Thanks for subscribing. I
think it's time for us to go.
There shouldn't be a little light over there, and that's the direction we have to go to get back to the car.
All right.
All right, maybe we'll have some guest investigators come with us here. As soon as this virus thing is a little more opened up. Not too bad for us around here. So we'll see you next time, huh?
Hopefully.
Bye.
Bye. Let's go.
We're in the middle of nowhere. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Hey, can you move your car over?
Move your Jeep. This is a no parking zone.
You're blocking the road, asshole.
My house is literally right there. Is this really the time to be worried about your...
You look different from the side.